friend messaged me the other day asking for some camera and lens advice. Basically, he's new to cameras and wants to buy his first lens, and there's so much information out there, but none of it is giving him a straight answer. So today, I'm going to give you one. So my friend told me there was loads of videos and loads of advice online about what lens he should buy. But all of it was a little bit convoluted, saying it depends on what style of shooting you've got, it depends on what you're shooting with the lens, and as much as that is all true, it doesn't make it any less frustrating that nobody is giving you a straight answer. So today, I'm going to give you a straight answer. You should buy a 35mm, and here's my 5 reasons why. Number 1 is that it's a really natural looking lens. So your vision is really wide. Your peripheral vision goes really far out to either side, but the things that you focus on are right in the centre of your vision. A 35mm is a pretty good approximation of what you're used to looking at and used to paying attention from. And that to me makes it a really versatile lens. That brings me on to my second reason, which is that it's a really versatile lens. I have used this lens from everything from wedding photography to music videos, talking headshots, to architectural video and everything in between. And the fact that you can do all of these different things with this one lens makes it incredible value, which is my third point. Lenses cost anywhere between £150 to £15,000 plus. So the fact that you can pick up one of these lenses brand new for about £550 is pretty good value. And that's for a Sony 35mm 1.8, which I'm shooting on right now, and that's a very new 35mm lens and isn't the cheapest one on the market. You can get even cheaper if you want to go second hand. The thing for me, before you make any purchase, you need to figure out whether that's going to add any value to either yourself or your client. If it doesn't, then maybe you're better off investing your money somewhere else. The fact that the 35mm is so versatile means that you can get a better return on your investment. And that's why I really think it's a brilliant lens. Number 4, it's a prime lens. As a general rule of thumb, prime lenses tend to give you a sharper image. Not only that, but they also give you less vignetting and colour fringing around the edges, and they tend to have a lower f-number, making them better in low light. Not only that, but they tend to be cheaper than their zoom counterparts and smaller and lighter too, making them better value for money. And that brings me on to number 5. It's light and compact. A lens being lightweight and small never really bothered me. I never really understood why that was a deciding factor on whether you should or should not buy a lens. However, in this case, it makes it really easy to balance on, say, a gimbal or any sort of Steadicam. And that for me is a huge, huge plus. The easiest way to make your footage look more professional, in my opinion, is to get it steady. So the fact that this lens is small and compact and will fit on a gimbal easily is a massive, massive plus. But just before I move on from this point, just make sure that the 35mm is small and compact. For example, if you were to get the Sigma Art lens on a Sony camera, there is a huge adapter on the back which makes it much bulkier, much heavier lens. And if you get something like a cine lens, like a Zine 35mm, they are really big and heavy. However, the one I'm using today, which is a Sony 35mm 1.8, is really small and really compact, and that for me makes it perfect. So there are my 5 reasons that I think you should invest in a 35mm lens. It is by far and away the most used lens in my collection and is the most versatile by far. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment below or get in touch with us over on Instagram if you think there's anything else that we should review or take a look at. But for now, press the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to be told when we release new videos, and thank you for watching.